Live from beautiful Ohio, it's the OK Boomer podcast, featuring siblings, the real Jean and Laura.
Hi there, I'm Jean.
And I'm Laura.
And we hope to encourage all you boomers and millennials and everyone in between to be happily okay.
Indeed, Jean. And this is probably a good time to remind us, and I guess everyone, that when we started this podcast, OK Boomer, I think we originally thought it was great. We're okay. But then we realized it's actually somewhat of a derogatory term. But we still feel like we are all okay together. So that's why we're doing this podcast.
Right. No eye
rolling at all.
No heavy sighs. No mother, I'd rather do it myself. Okay, Boomer.
That's right. No,
we're okay.
We are.
Oh, good. So onward. How was your week? You still sound a little throaty.
Well, a little bit throaty, yes, but in fact, I might have to put a lozenge in my mouth. The old lozenge. But feeling much, much better. Thanks for asking. Although I have to tell everyone, we had just a horrible scare when we went to record today because I turned on my computer, thought I had us all set up, and the screen was black.
Yes.
Just black. We didn't panic.
We did a little.
Well,
but
yeah.
not too much for us.
Yeah.
But we did what every boomer does.
We called
a millennial.
We called our kids. Yes.
Right. We called our millennial children, and that's why here we are.
Thankfully, still able to record. So thank you, millennial children. All right. So my week, we actually went back to Chicago.
The Toddlin' Town.
The Toddlin' Town, as it's called. I love Chicago. Went to see our millennial daughter and son-in-law. Went to the Chicago Auto Show. We went to the boat show about 3 weeks ago, and this time it was the auto show, which was a lot of fun. In fact, we went to the Art Institute, which I love.
Wait, I have one little quick comment. So
yes.
Did they have like train shows, airplane shows?
Oh, that would be fun.
Right.
Airplane shows would be fun. I don't think so.
So boat.
This was boat and auto. I think they have a lot of other
Do they have
shows.
like Ferraris there, Maseratis, those kind of cars?
They did have Lamborghinis, Maseratis. They had no BMWs or Mercedes. I don't know why. I don't know. They were boycotting it. I have no idea.
So did you have a favorite?
Did I have a favorite? Maybe one of the sports cars. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
a Lamborghini was pretty
snazzy.
slick. But they had what they had, and I think this is big with millennials. They had a whole Subaru experience, and they had the national parks in the background, and you almost felt like you were in a park.
Oh, what a great idea.
It was, and because they feature their cars for adventures, and they had this big screen, and you could see waterfalls and parks, and it was fascinating.
Oh, that is. So I have one little question.
Yes.
Do they still have all the young women showing off the cars, or has life changed?
You know, life has changed a bit. I did not see as many. Maybe I only saw 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. Life is changing.
Well, that was fun. And then I think you were going to start to tell about...
I mean, they could have somebody like us up there.
Yeah,
maybe.
Right. No, we're okay. We could try.
We could be spinning around.
I like experiences in cars, yes. You were going to tell me about the art museum, too.
Oh, yes. That was fun. The next day, we went to the art museum, which I've never been to in Chicago. And it's big and wonderful. We maybe did a fourth of the entire place, but we saw the contemporary artists.
Good for you. I have been there at least once, and I remember my favorite, and it's probably everybody's favorite there, is that large Seurat painting. Oh, Sunday afternoon.
Yes. Sunday afternoon, Legrand.
Yeah.
Yes. It is so much bigger than I thought it was. We've seen it in books, and it's enormous.
You can even get a puzzle. I have seen a puzzle.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
That would be a puzzle. So you saw that.
Yes.
Good week.
That painting was just so much better. Have you ever seen the Mona Lisa?
Yes.
At the Louvre. She's so little.
Yes, I'm old enough, and I don't know, maybe you are too, that when I saw it, you could actually go up and stand by it. It was very accessible. That's how old I am.
What can we say?
Yes.
Anyway, so that was fun. Now, one thing I must say, and I don't know if you do this, but my dear sweet children kind of pointed it out to me. We spent some time in their condo. It's fabulous. It's gorgeous. It's way up on the 36th floor, but there's not a lot of square footage. But that's fine.
It's city. It's in the big city.
It's so attractive. It doesn't matter.
Right.
However, after a while, they pointed out to me that I was taking my purse with me everywhere in this tiny condo, whether it be from their breakfast bar to the sofa, which is maybe 10 feet, to another place to look outside their balcony. Wherever I went, apparently I was taking my pocketbook.
Your pocketbook, right. Yes. Your handbag.
My handbag.
Queen Elizabeth always does that.
She does. Mm-hmm. I'm like the queen.
Right.
Like
but they had to comment on that. They had to,
yes. Like, why are you taking your purse everywhere with you?
I suppose you didn't know where to put it. It was probably a lovely place. You just didn't want to plop it by their nice arrangement or something.
But I have to say, I'm probably a little hyper about keeping my purse close to me.
Yeah. Anything else from your week? Wow. You always have these great weeks.
Yes. Very exciting. Well, I did have a scare last week again. All these scares in my life. My. I was trying to plug in my cell phone because I wanted to sit. We have a black chair room where we sit and watch TV. We still watch TV. We've talked about that before. So I'm trying to plug
Network
it in.
TV, you mean?
Network TV, regular old ABC.
Didn't you say the TV comes up?
Yes, I did say the TV comes up.
The TV comes up.
All right.
So there you are. The TV's up.
I thought to myself, there's no plug right by my chair. But I'm innovative. I can figure this out. I'm okay. So I looked at my mantle, of which I still have my Christmas lights up. They're festive. It's fun. It's only, we're not quite to Easter. So they're still on. So I thought I will take the extension cord from those lights and I will get another extension cord, plug it into that one so I can plug in my phone so I can sit in my chair.
So,
it's a masterful plan. So I tried putting it in, but darn, those prongs just wouldn't go in.
But that didn't stop you.
No. I kept going and pushing harder and harder. And then all of a sudden, there were flames, poof, sparks, the whole thing, and half our house just shut down. All the lights, TV, everything went out.
And meanwhile, your phone is not charging.
At all.
Oh, no.
So I had to go downstairs and find the fuse box, and it was just a mess. So I could have been electrocuted.
You could have.
Or
it could have,
so that was fine.
You did have a scary week.
It was a little scary week, but I'm here.
Do you think I had a scary week, or did I have a relaxing week?
Relaxing.
I do.
You always have a relaxing
I had a relaxing week. And I had something kind of different happen to me.
Yes.
I was in my recliner chair.
What are the odds?
Yes, right. Looking at my iPad. And all of a sudden, the red and green lights came up and someone was calling me on Facebook, using Facebook Messenger.
Say what?
Yes.
Wait. On your phone?
No, on my iPad.
Oh, on your iPad.
Right.
Somebody was calling you through Facebook
Messenger, and I couldn't seem to answer it.
No, I would have no idea how to answer.
But then I saw the name pop up who it was from, and it was from an author that I really like, and I've beta read some of her books, and we've gotten to know each other online. So I thought, well, she's calling me. I really want to call her. I will have to figure out how to call her back. So I managed to do this using Facebook, the messenger part, and I got her.
So you never got her the first time?
No,
that was just too much.
Apparently, so then I called.
Yes.
And she's just delightful, warm, friendly, and it turned out she hadn't met, it was an accidental call on her part. She was trying to look up, some info about me, and before she knew it, it was a Facebook call.
Is she a boomer as well?
Yes, she is. So we had a nice chat, discussed some of her books, and of course that's the first time I've talked to her, and I really enjoyed it. So that was a fun part of the week.
Can I just quickly, because I'm sure most of our people out there know how to do this, but so you just go to Facebook Messenger and you can call someone.
Yes, I think there's a little phone icon.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, which I thought would really come in handy because I have a friend that I love over in Wales, and I could probably call her, I would think, for free. So get ready.
We like free.
Brace yourself over there, or that might be happening soon.
That's exciting. All right.
And we're big on the segues around here. If you remember.
We're
big on the segues.
So
that's going to segue into Should boomers be allowed to? Should they be allowed to make... I don't know if they can... I guess they can make Facebook Messenger calls as
well, apparently
accidental
you
or
did
not.
it.
I guess we can do it. Just beware when you're on Facebook Messenger, you may be inadvertently calling someone, but go with it.
All right. You can't see the person?
I don't think so, but who knows? That would be, I'll get back to you on that. I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Do you have any other boomer issues? Didn't you say you had an issue?
Well, a couple things. First off, when we were, and I've noticed this lately, especially in the big city, a couple of things. Should boomers be allowed to wear clothes that millennials would wear? For example, and I've actually seen someone from the Today Show wear this. She's not quite a boomer. She's a little younger. White fashion boots. Have we talked about this before?
Oh, my gosh. We've already worn those.
Yes, in the 70s.
We already wore them.
And now they're back.
Ah.
They are back. So the little chunky white fashion boats, boats. We're not wearing boats.
No,
we're wearing boots.
My feet are big.
Fringe jeans. Would you wear the cut-off crop jeans that are fringed? Or do you think boomers can wear them? I think we can.
I can't picture them, sorry to say, but sure. I have some of those ripped at the knee jeans. I like them.
Yeah, that's true. Now, another question. Should boomers try things like Soul Cycle? That's where they spin real fast. It's like a spin class.
Oh, I bet
or
there
use
are boomers
Peloton
who do
or
it.
those things.
Oh, my.
I know.
I'm going to say no just because I don't want to, but...
Yeah, I'm just not sure how I do in a class. Like, would I be the one that can't get the pedals on or the little shoes on the pedal?
That's true.
Seems like a lot. So maybe a no to Soul Cycle.
Right. If you can't do it in a recliner, I'm probably not going to... I'm not going to do it.
Would you use Uber or Lyft?
Yes. Of course, we're in beautiful Ohio, which... isn't real conducive to that. So I haven't had too much experience here, but when we were out of town, we did.
Yeah.
It works great.
Pretty snappy.
You might get an Amish buggy if you
Uber in the middle of Ohio.
Yeah, right. You might. But that'd be fun too.
That would be so much fun.
I think so. I would, it was very, very, very easy. And easy to pay.
Like that.
Yes.
The Amish should start doing that.
Oh, that'd be great.
They'd have to call it somebody else, like horse or...
Yeah, hoof.
Let me get you a hoof. I love it.
All right. Contact us, Amish people, if you want it. We'll be business partners with you.
It's a great
opportunity here. Well, boomers, I think we have a lot of fun things for the boomers to try.
I do too.
Yes. And I am going to share a few Post-it notes with you. Post-it notes are when I make notes during the week, when you're in the shower, when you're in your recliner, something I think, that reminds me of our podcast.
Yes.
A few brief things. You had mentioned that you still go to the bank, that you don't do online banking.
Nope.
And I was reading a Facebook post by an author that I follow in England, and she had a large saga she wrote about where she was making a big purchase and thought that she needed to handle the transaction through the bank. She went to her bank on the high street.
Whilst
she was doing this transaction, and they said no, she should do it all online. They would not let her do this, and it was a big purchase.
They made her go home to do it online?
Yep.
Oh, dear.
So
I'm tisking. I'm doing the no. I still want that personal bank.
Not jolly good.
Not jolly good.
No. Houseplants, little follow-up to houseplants.
Yes.
We should have mentioned, I guess, that they are great to put on your desk.
Oh.
Yeah, in addition to your home. Put them on your desk at work. Add some serenity and beauty and...
maybe reduce stress?
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
And how about rock concerts? Back to them, because we talked about rock concerts. Was that the last episode?
Yeah,
yes.
We can't remember, maybe.
Since then, we found out that the Rolling Stones are coming to Cleveland this summer.
As in Cleveland, Ohio. We are one of the big cities they're coming to. We are just tickled pink, Jean.
And Mick Jagger is... Do you know how old he is?
I don't know.
I think
Old.
75, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I
So
think
you're
still
going?
younger than Paul McCartney.
Oh, yes, and you thought he was great. So
he was
you're
fantastic.
going. You're going to try to get
I
tickets?
would love to get. In fact, I just told the OH, might have been yesterday morning, I said, we got to get our tickets.
And
I'm thrilled about it. He's going to be at First Energy Stadium, which is huge. I mean, that's the whole big football stadium.
Right. We still play football. Oh, boy. So great. You're going to go. How about your millennials? Do you think they would want to go?
Well, I asked them over the weekend, and especially the son-in-law. He was like, yes, by all means he would go. I think the daughter maybe wasn't quite as...
That's why I was wondering if this is... Well, that'll be fun to find out.
It will be. Now, my son-in-law is very up on 70s bands. He's very big into that, so... Perhaps that's why he said. In fact, we were having drinks one evening, and somebody
said, having what? I didn't hear you.
Well, we had like refreshments, beverages.
All
right, I can say that.
Yes.
And somebody said, a friend of mine at this hotel said, you've got to order the Purple Haze.
Oh, right.
A martini. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Purple Haze. And my dear sweet daughter's kind of looking at me like, okay, like, is this a berry drink? And the son-in-law said, oh, yeah, Purple Haze. And then we started talking about Jimi Hendrix. But the daughter had no idea who Jimi Hendrix was. So I thought, it is interesting. You forget that there's a whole generation that really, Jimi Hendrix means nothing.
It went so fast. I mean, that's
so
wow.
fast.
That's the thing that makes me think, wow, time has gone by.
I feel like he just died.
Fast, yes. Time has gone by fast.
It goes.
Well, lots of things. Good. Shall we go on to the big topic of the day?
Oh, that's right. We didn't give a teaser for it.
Right. We should have, because the teaser is hunting and gathering.
Hunting and gathering. What does that mean to you, Jean?
Well, we're going to talk about how do we get our food?
Something that's critical in our lives every day.
It is. And I've often wondered, why did God make it like that? Because we could have just needed to take a little protein pill once a month, right? I mean, he could have made our bodies work however he wanted. We eat once a week, once a month. Just drink it. Maybe the sunlight, like photosynthesis.
Right. Just stand out in the sun and water ourselves from time to time like houseplants.
Yeah. Why do we need nutrition? Every 4 hours, 5 hours? I mean, beyond that, you're going to start to get
hungry. Yourself, I'm like every 2 hours.
You're going to get hungry. So what's your thought on that?
Well, and I've heard this before, that God made us hungry at least every 3-4 hours. So we would always be needing something. We are not self-reliant. We always need to replenish our soul spiritually as well as physically with food. So I like that.
Okay.
Kind of a reminder.
Yes.
Somebody said every time you get very hungry, think about not just being hungry for donuts, but also for your spiritual fulfillment. So that's one way of putting it.
So the obvious way that we hunt and gather nowadays is at our grocery stores.
Yes, I love going to the grocery store.
I do too. It's one of my favorite activities.
It's a big activity in our life.
And do you remember our grandfather actually managed a small grocery store? Right here. That was his job, right? During the Depression, which I think came in handy for his family. But he may not have still been in that little store, but I can just recall as a small child visiting him there, and it was small. I think I can recall that. Or else Mom talked about it so much.
Well, you might have.
So that's my favorite way to go get food. I love to browse, have time to browse and look.
Do you take a list or do you just go up and down the aisle?
I do have a list, but I go up and down the aisle first and then double check at the end. Yeah.
There you cover your ground.
I do. How about you? Do you order online or do you pick up? Pick up. Do you order online and pick it up?
I have never, ever ordered online. You know why? And I have a neighbor who is a boomer who orders online all the time. She loves it. I like to squeeze my produce.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I like to see the banana is still pretty green and not speckled with brown. These are important things to me.
They are. I like to know which items are on special that week.
Yeah. Yeah, but the produce especially.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
I'm not sure I trust somebody with my rutabaga.
Or if Bob, what is it? Who's the Killer Bread guy? Is it Bob's Killer Bread? Anyhow, he don't always have his loaves all the time, so you don't know if you're going to get power seed or the good seed unless you're there.
We have no idea.
So grocery stores, big. Well, then the next biggest thing would be eating out.
Yes.
Lots of options.
I do like eating out.
From fast food to high-end tasting meals that go on all night.
And I would say, and I'm sure you've noticed this too, I feel like our millennial children really don't like to go to chains.
Oh, okay.
Chain restaurants, they no desire, but they love going to the unique restaurants in the area, which I applaud that.
And did you get to some in Chicago?
We did. We went to like a Asian experience at Big Bull. It was very good. We went to Purple Pig. The Purple Pig. Oh my gosh, I have to take 10 seconds to just say how incredible it is. They had jowls. Jowls was on the menu. Jowls, the pig's jowls. Pork belly, this, that. It just sounds horrible. But it was good. Oh, it's fantastic.
Fantastic. And how about, they probably didn't have calories on the menu. Do you like places that have calories on the menu?
Mercy, no. We did go to a place called O'Toole's, and I brought up that question. I said, do you guys mind that there's calories? The daughter said, no, she does not. And I agree. I hate seeing the calories. I don't want to see that my tater tots has 1,200 calories.
Right.
No.
Right.
But the son-in-law said, yes, it keeps me mindful of what I'm eating. Yeah.
Yes, I'm probably in between. I think it's good to be mindful. It does teach us, but sometimes it's so disappointing.
It's very depressing.
And one of my millennials said, for sure, Cheesecake Factory should not be allowed to
ever.
That's hard.
Agreed.
Yes.
I say no to calories on the.
Well, one thing I haven't tried at all is delivery services.
Oh no, I haven't. I don't know that they would come here. Maybe. I mean, I hear these things called DoorDash, Grubhub.
Right.
I think there's like it's not Post-a-Notes, Postmates.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our kids do this all the time. All the time.
Definitely all the time. And I asked my one millennial son why, and he said because there's such a range. If he wants a more higher end meal, he can order that. If he wants a fast food meal, he can order that.
I think they've ordered ice cream before.
Oh my goodness.
Which I don't get. Wouldn't it be a little soupy?
Yeah, but interesting.
Yeah,
I did not
I guess
know.
They have the equipment, the coolers.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How about...
then do you have to tip these people?
I think so.
I hate tipping. I shouldn't say that.
No, you do.
No. I shouldn't say I hate tipping, but it makes me slightly stressed. Because then I don't know, do I have the proper change? It's like you're at the hotel, you got to always tip the guy that brings your car. It's like, how much do you give? But that's a whole nother
Right, and that's
podcast.
all electronic now anyway, so deep cleansing breath
deep
there.
Breath.
How about, I have tried these subscription plans where you get the meals every week, or have you tried those?
Never.
I have tried that. It's what I liked about it is it introduced me to some different kinds of meals, some different flavors, and I liked some of their recipes needed different spices, so you get a little tiny pouch of this spice or that spice. That might be hard to find, and I thought that was handy.
Because then you're not searching for it in the grocery store or buying a whole thing that maybe you don't like.
Right, and I always thought if you were on vacation or something, it'd be fun to have these if you could get them to come. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Where you don't really have all your
salt,
mise
pepper.
en place or whatever you call it. You don't have your mises in place. Right?
Have you heard of purple carrot?
No.
I think that's a new, it's probably not. It's probably been around for 5 years, but it's called purple carrot and it is all plant-based.
Oh, so.
Which, by the way, because we are an educational podcast.
We are.
We're
serious,
very serious.
Committed.
Did you know?
Dedicated. Yes. Did I know what?
That there are over 20,000 edible plants in the world.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. You start working
Edible
on
doesn't
them.
necessarily mean yummy.
Oh, but you can eat it.
But you could eat. So that's, thank you, God.
Yes, thank you, God. 20,000. Awesome. How many do you think you've eaten?
That's, 10? 12. So we talked about the Grubhubs, the subscription plans, kind of going back. How about farmers markets?
Oh,
that's a
now we're
switch.
kind of going back. I guess I have some around me. There's the big market up in Cleveland, West Side Market.
There's that. Medina has, where we live, has a...
I should come out to it.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're always, when I'm there, I always think this is fantastic. But then I never make it a point to go. I should.
My millennial kids go to Amish country, speaking of the Amish again, and...
They drive all the way down there?
They do.
For produce?
For produce and meat.
I did not know that.
So Amish, you could also work on your DoorDash skills, too.
Yes, they could.
And there you go. You can work on that, too.
The buggy DoorDash.
And last but not least, I almost hesitate to mention this. Don't get excited, people, but hunting and fishing. That would be a way to get food, right? And it used to be a major way to get food.
Well, yeah, way back when, it was about the only way. Although I still have friends that do a lot of fishing on Lake Erie.
Yes,
and
that's
then
popular.
Freeze it. We have big perch walleye parties. It's great.
It is delicious. And hunting, I mean, there's a lot of hunters in Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Yeah, they still venison.
Deer in the back. I get deer in the backyard every day.
Right. Oops. But have you ever had venison?
I have, actually. I have it. It's pretty good.
So this was really a big topic.
Well, because it's such a big part of our lives.
It is a big. So we'll end up by saying we're thankful. Once again, the abundance.
We are thankful that I can even go to. Did you know that Discount Drug Mart?
Yes. Saves you the runaround.
It does save you the runaround. And I'm so sorry because I have a daughter who works at CVS. I still love CVS, but darn it. They've got my Bob Evans mashed potatoes there that I like.
They have a lot of groceries.
Like everything. They have meat deli. I mean, it's just
specials. I'm big on the specials.
It was a fine, Gina.
Their grocery area is bigger than, I believe, the grocery stores we had when we grew up. I mean, there's big. So we're thankful once again. Yeah. Yay, we're happy. Yay, we're okay with our groceries.
We are fist pumping.
All right, you have a quirky small topic for us. Do you need to wear shoes? Oh, yeah. For some reason, Laura's asking us this. What's that about?
I'm asking this because I don't remember where I saw it, read it, TV, but a professional, might have been a dentist, maybe in a slightly more moderate climate, decided he just wasn't going to wear shoes anymore in life, anywhere. In his practice, grocery store, and his soles of his feet have hardened up so much that he can now go anywhere without shoes. Now, I don't know, how you see those signs, no shoes, no service?
Right.
Well, I don't know, but...
So he wears a shirt, but no...
But no shoes. And could we go throughout the day doing everything without shoes?
At home?
I even wear flip-flops at home. I really don't like my feet on my floor, but... So ponder that. Would you go a week without wearing shoes?
I would really like to hear if anybody's ever... Yeah, we need to know more about this. That is very quirky, but thank you, Laura.
Yes,
very quirky.
You're so welcome.
And a little inspiration to as we get near the end of our podcast, a little inspiration for you.
Yes.
I was thinking of doing a feature on beautiful Ohio because we live in beautiful Ohio.
We do.
Our intro and outro music is...
Beautiful Ohio. Yes.
Played by
myself.
By yourself. So I thought, it'd be nice to talk about beautiful Ohio. What's it like to live in beautiful Ohio? But we came up with such a big list, of course.
Because there's so much to do
right
here in Ohio.
See, the Grand Canyon, the
Mount Rushmore.
Well, right, yeah, they're all
here.
It's all here. No, all right. But so I thought just a little slice of Ohio.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Grandma Gatewood?
Well, I think I have, but you can tell me.
I will tell. And if you were going to walk the Appalachian Trail right now, nowadays you would take classes. You would prepare for 3 years. You would buy all the latest tech equipment.
Yes, research everything.
If you were Grandma Gatewood, you just made an extra skirt, put on your tennis shoes, made a little denim bag you could carry supplies, and off she went.
God love her.
First woman to walk the whole Appalachian Trail at 67 and continued on to lots of other hiking, and she was from Ohio, which is why I'm mentioning her, and hiked a lot of trails in Ohio, really got hiking started.
Go.
Yay! At
go,
67, she just decided to walk.
At 67, bravo. Never too late to start new
All right,
adventures.
we might talk more about her, but
thank you, Jean.
Laura, once again, we do not have time for your choking on spittle segment. I know this is a segment you've been really sorry. Do you mind if we
every week? I just want to talk about how I choke on my spittle, but we'll wait. We'll wait.
All right, we'll wait because we have to say goodbye and let Pat come in and sign us off. And a reminder, we would love to hear and communicate, interact on Twitter and Instagram, which is, let's say it together, OK_Boomer Pod.
OK_Boomer Pod.
And if you want to see our website, it's at okboomerpod.com. Let's stay in touch. Have a great week.
For listening. Toodaloo.
Be sure to come back to beautiful Ohio and the OK Boomer podcast. To listen to previous episodes or to drop us a line, visit okboomerpod.com.